If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask away. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. I have a tip in this bag because I'm going to be using the same bag for a different cake later, so that's why this one looks a little different. So I'm adding this extra line at top, even though my cake is already iced in the same icing, just so everything is the same amount on the side. So you'll see when I go to smooth it that everything will stay nice and round for me. I'm going to go all the way to the middle because I love icing, and I think having more is never a bad thing. So I'm just going to load up another layer here. More is better, right? More. All right, so I have the base of my cake here done. I'm going to take my awesome cake spatula. I like to tell people if I was stranded on a desert island, this would be my main tool that I would take. I could do anything with it. So I'm actually I want this to kind of blend together almost seamlessly, these colors. So I'm actually going to take my spatula and kind of rub them into each other.
Look at this.
So they kind of just incorporate just a little bit, so it looks a little bit more, has a little more flow than just keeping them so separate. I'm gonna wipe off my spatula so I have a nice clean spatula to start with again. And I'm just going to do the same to where the ivory and the lighter blue meet up. Going all the way around. I'm not pushing too hard either. This doesn't require a lot of pressure with your spatula. I'm going to go across the top. As you can see, I'm never moving my hand with the spatula. I'm always moving the cake on the turntable with my left hand. So I'm going to come all the way through here. You always want to wipe off the excess off your spatula so you have a nice clean area to work with.
That's what I was just thinking.
So next I'm actually going to go all the way around my cake. I'm just going to hold my spatula straight up and down, pushing with a little bit of pressure with my pointer finger here. I'm just going to give it a nice smooth around. And as you can see, I had a little bit extra come off, and that's okay. We'll just wipe it off with our spatula. It's better to have a little bit more on there than not enough, for sure. So, for our final technique is I'm going to hold the spatula just like this. I'm going to place it against my board, and I'm just going to press in a little bit, and I'm going to go all the way around. I'm going to wipe off my spatula again because I always want to have a clean spatula while I'm working.
Because I use it so much.
And I'm going to go right where this line ended, which is going to be probably about right here. Which I have to do it on this side. Sorry, guys. And I'm just going to go all the way around again. And you can see it's kind of just making a nice little indentation. Clean the spatula. I'm going to start again where that line ended. Just by pushing in just a little bit. Clean the spatula. Again. So this cake is super simple to do. It's really easy. Anybody can do this one. Anybody can do this one.
That's Rustic.
I don't know about Andy.
And the top I'm going to do as well. And now to smooth that top off, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my spatula again. I'm going to take it flat and just kind of push in the icing. Get rid of that little ledge.
Like the cake back.
And now to do the top, I'm actually going to do the same thing I'm going to start at that edge. I'm just going to hold my spatula down while I'm spinning my turntable. I'm going to start again where that one ended. Going to go all the way around to the center, just making small circles. And there's that. We're just going to clean off our board a little bit here. And for my final touch on this beautiful, simple rustic cake, I am going to do a little writing on top. So I'm going to do a little mound of icing here for me to stick my writing on. I've made a paper bag. This is actually called the cornet. We make these out of parchment paper. And I have a little fondant plaque, which is just a flattened piece of fondant that we use a cookie cutter on, and then we let it dry over just in the air for a couple of days, and then it became nice and hard, so we can have a plaque to write on. And I'll just write a happy holidays. This is the hard part for sure. And I know you guys can't see me right now, but you will see it in just a moment. And I'm going to take my cute little plaque, and I'm just going to prop it right on here. And that's our holiday rustic iced ombre cake. So a little while longer, we'll be doing another cake. We're probably going to be doing another Christmas themed one, so stick around. Go ahead and make some cookies, and we'll let you know when we're going to get started.
Make some little noise for Brittany, everybody. So like she said, in about maybe 30, 45 minutes, we'll do another cake before